Welcome to SAISD News.
I'm Maddie McGuffin from Lakeview High School.
And I'm Jay Trevino from Central High School.
During the month of October, Mcgill Elementary raised awareness of breast cancer with a fundraiser and a cancer walk.
Through the sale of t-shirts and opinion war, and with the help of local community sponsors, Mcgill raised money for cancer research. During the school's annual Walk for a Cure, parents and family members were invited to walk around the school and with their children in support of the cause. During the walk, letters were on display commemorating friends and family members who have battled cancer.
We hope that the students here at Mcgill are learning to be involved in their community. It's important to find causes that are important to you and to help people that need help. The American Cancer Society is a really good organization because they keep a lot of the money local. So the kids can see here, we have a lot of faculty and tutors and family members that are cancer survivors, so they can see that it's really helping people that are close to them.
Lee Middle School recently held an art exhibit to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday during which family and friends remember those who have passed away. But art teacher Yvette Knapp said that the day is not a time to mourn.
It's a celebration of life, not of death. A lot of people don't understand that what we're really doing is honoring all of the people who have gone before us and celebrating the lives that they lived and how they impacted us.
For the art exhibit, students created art pieces that celebrated their own lives by creating small display pieces showcasing their interests and hobbies.
The pieces that they completed are a variety of things where it made them actually sort of dig deep into themselves and find the things that they wanted to represent about themselves. So we really had a lot of thought going into our projects, and they turned out quite well.
Students at Fort Concho Elementary recently visited the San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts to learn about a technique called plein air painting.
Plein air painting is a French term for painting outside. After touring the museum's current exhibit of traditional and contemporary Japanese art, students learned about plein air painting from local artist Alejandro Castañón. Castañón demonstrated painting techniques and then gave students the opportunity to try plein air painting for themselves from the roof of the museum with the view of downtown San Angelo.
We kind of teach the kids the fundamentals of what it's like to paint outside versus painting inside, and the differences that they encounter through that, such as painting things they see and feeling the air around them. And what's one of the first things they should do as a beginner when they're painting outside. And it can be overwhelming to paint outside and feel like you've got to paint everything you see. But it's easier if you give them a focal point. You just tell them to concentrate on something that they really like, that stands out to them, and just paint that, and then just kind of paint everything around that. And it makes it easier for them, and it's really a great place to start.
Lincoln Middle School recently received a large donation of books about the oil industry.
50 copies of a book titled Oil People were donated by the Desk and Derrick Club of San Angelo, an organization that promotes education of the energy industry. Oil People is a book written by Natalie Bright about the historical development of oil, the people in the industry, the uses of oil, and the ecological challenges of its discovery and use.
The author, Natalie Bright, she works with children in the Canyon, Amarillo area, and she realized that when they're talking about the oil and gas industry or the energy industry, those children really didn't know much about the industry, even though their father, mother, or family members or neighbors and people they know work in the industry. So she thought it was important that they understood what their family does and their community does. And so she wrote the book on a 7th grade level to reach middle school age children and just to educate them on the industry.
And that's it for this episode of SAISD News.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.